Struggling with what words to use in your IELTS speaking to enhance your vocabulary score, then trust me, today's video is the one which will throw some insights on the words that needs to be replaced for a better marks in your IELTS speaking. Want to make most out of this video? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from Skills IELTS. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome pop-packed video on IELTS speaking advanced vocabulary. Enhance your answers with these new words. Well, before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. You can check the information in the description of this video. We left a WhatsApp link. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into the video. In this video, I'll be talking about 20 words that should be replaced with the new words because there is a variety of words that exist and you gotta use them and not just rely on the normal words that you often end up in any conversation. The very first word that we're talking today is the word beautiful. I've seen people using this word beautiful often many times without realizing there is an alternative for it. An alternative for the word beautiful could be breathtaking or exquisite. Let's understand a small example. The view from the top of the mountain was absolutely beautiful, especially at sunset. You can always replace it with the view from the top of the mountain was absolutely breathtaking, especially at sunset. Could be a very easy word, but yes, you gotta note it down. Speak that every day with your friends or with someone so that the word is ingrained in your memory. As a result, you would be able to speak at ease in the exam. The second word that I'm talking about today is the word good. Good is a very normal word that often we end up using. But what if I told you can always change that word to exceptional? For instance, if the sentence is the service at the restaurant was good, they made us feel so welcome. You can say the service at the restaurant was exceptional. They made us feel so welcome. Now let's talk about the third word. The third word that are often used by students in the exam is the word bad. I'm not saying if you use the word bad, you don't get the scores. All I'm hinting at is you can always replace this with a better word. The bad replacement is atrocious. The weather was bad yesterday with heavy rain and thunder all day. The weather was atrocious yesterday with heavy rain and thunder all day. Now, don't try to replace the word bad with atrocious in every scenario. In this scenario, it's fitting. In some other scenario, it may not. So you may have to do some homework. Go to Google, understand where all the atrocious word can be used with respect to what scenarios and try to understand them and try to make use of this in your exam. The next word is the word big. Well, it's so easy to use the word big, but what if I told you there's another word called gigantic, which also means quite big. The mall is big, the mall is gigantic. It takes hours just to walk through all the stores. Try using them in your everyday life activities. It will not be difficult for you to use the same in the exam. On the other hand, if you just use this in view of giving an exam, trust me, in the exam, you often tend to use the word big and not the word gigantic. We'll go to the next word. The word is small. Remember, all I've used today, the words, right? They're all like very easy words that we often end up using quite instantly. But yes, you can put some extra efforts to change this word to alternate words. The word small, you can always replace it with the word minute. It's not minute, it's minute. The differences between the two designs were so small, were so minute, were so tiny that I could barely tell them apart. The next is the word important. You can always replace it with crucial, indispensable. The time management is crucial. The time management is indispensable if you want to succeed in any exam. The next word is the simple word called interesting. You can always replace the word interesting with the word fascinating. I find astronomy absolutely interesting, absolutely fascinating because of so reason. Let's quickly move on to the next one. Happy. Happy can always be replaced with the word elated. I was happy when I got the email saying I had been accepted into the program. I was elated when I got the email. Happy can always be replaced with the word elated. The next word is the word sad. Sad can always be replaced with the word melancholy. Melancholy is like a suffering. There's a certain sadness in listening to old songs that remind you of your childhood. There is certain suffering, there's certain melancholy. Usually the word melancholy goes with the word, melancholy of the poor. That's how, the poems written by Shakespeare or someone. So it's melancholy is usually referred to the word sadness. The next is angry. I was angry when I missed my train because of the delay at the ticket counter. You can always say I was furious when I missed my train. Furious relates to the word anger. Remember this. The next is easy peasy. She has an easy way of speaking English that I really admire. What something is so easy means they're not putting a lot of effort, meaning effortless. Hope you're getting it. She has an effortless way of speaking English that I really admire. The next is difficult, which always translates to arduous. Remember, if you're using the word arduous in your writing task, make sure you write the correct spelling, because it is not A-R-D-O-U-S, it is A-R-D-U-O-U-S. The next word is the word difficult. Remember, the word difficult can always be alternated with the word arduous. And remember, arduous, if you're using them in your IELTS writing tasks, make sure you write the correct spelling, because it's not A-R-D-O-U-S, it is A-R-D-U-O-U-S, just like the word continuous. Climbing the mountain was a difficult task. You can use climbing the mountain was an arduous task, but it was worth for the view. Next is tired. I was completely tired after preparing for my exams all through the night. You can always replace it with the word exhausted. I felt completely exhausted after preparing for my exams all through the night. We'll go to the next one. Fast. The response from the customer service was very fast. Avoid using this because there is a better word called swift. The response from the customer service team was swift, and they resolved my issue in no time. The next word is the word slow. Remember, the word slow can always be replaced with the word sluggish. The computer was very slow when I tried to open multiple applications. Instead of that, you can always end up saying the computer was sluggish when I tried to open multiple applications. We go to the next one, the word smart. He made a smart observation about how technology is shaping modern education. He made an astute observation. This could be a new word. Many would not have heard about it, but yes, let's learn them. He made an astute observation about how technology is shaping modern education. The next is the word old. The old can always be replaced with the word ancient. The city has an old charm. It's an old building. It's an ancient building. The city has an ancient charm with buildings that date back hundreds of years. I'm totally aware that you know these words. Old is to ancient, but you are not using them in the exam. This is the worry. So how to use them? Not just by practicing. You also have to practice this in your everyday conversations you make with your friends. The next word is the word new. New can always be replaced with the word innovative. The company is known for its new solutions, or innovative, or something unique. It's a new or novel solution. N-O-V-E-L can also be used here. The next is the word rich. Remember, rich can always be replaced with the word affluent. The neighborhood is very rich with luxurious houses and expensive cars. You can always say the neighborhood was very affluent. Affluent relates to the word rich. The next is poor. Remember, poor can always be translated with the word impoverished. I repeat, the word is impoverished. Many charitable organizations work to support children in poor communities, in impoverished communities around the world. Try using them in your everyday conversations. Automatically, impoverished will instantly come to your mind. I think that's all for today. I really hope these 20 words would definitely improve your scores from a band 6 or 5.5 to at least 7 and above. All the very best for your exams. With this, I'll park the video here. This is Nakul, N-A-K-U-L, Nakul signing off from Skills IELTS. Soon we will be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks much.